Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Boston Red Sox going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set and starting this one, Chris Sale. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, this guy lives and dies with his slider, and it's a good one. Most guys, they're working off of their fastball, but he's backwards a little bit, works off the slider, and then when the fastball comes, it can add a little velocity in terms of perception when guys are used to seeing that off-speed pitch. When it's right, really tough to hit, even if you guess it's coming because it's breaking two planes, horizontal and vertical.
And there's a foul ball. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-1.
One ball, one strike.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
That front-door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Check swing, now an appeal to third. He did not go around. And that one missing low.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And no swing, says Jerry Hillsdale.
That's a nice at bat and a great take on 3-2. Probably could have gone either way in that spot around the knees.
And now it's Alex Bregman. And that drops in for a strike. Sale, more than 100 career wins on the mound, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. Duran aboard here at first with nobody out. Now snap throw to first. Duran back on a dive. Just missed.
1-1.
And he swings through that one.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
Inside. And the count is even 2-2.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Got it. And that's the first out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Rafael Devers up to hit. Ground ball left side, could be 2. There's 1. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. And now the Braves will get their first crack at it. No score. Back at Truist Park. And on the hill in this one, Garrett Crochet. What do you have on him, Chris?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
We go to the bottom of the first. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. And he takes a strike. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. Check swing, no appeal.
Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games. So I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
And a foul ball. Nobody out. Runner at first. Profar gets a piece there. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
First and second, no outs. Here's Austin Riley. And that one is downstairs. And that is ball 1. That one is absolutely belted. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. One runs in. Cut off. Now a throw home. In there. He's safe. It's 2-zip.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Here's Matt Olson. That one ripped right center field. Hits the top of the wall. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 3.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. And that is out of play. Pulls that one foul. Olson on at first. Nobody out. Ozuna checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And that's a strikeout. Mike Fillmore says he won a round. Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
Ozzie Albies.
Here goes the runner. Ground ball right side. And that squirts through. And now 2 aboard.
Batting 7th, catcher Sean.
Here's Sean Murphy. He's built his reputation as one of the top framers in the sport. And there's a ball. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. That one hammered center field. That's back. And wow, that one is way out of here. A 3-run homer, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 6-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
me this was a mammoth home run over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boog, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing of the bat right there.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Garrett Crochet departs, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. On the mound now, Richard Fitz.
Now
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Base is empty, one away, and the batter now, Jared Kellner. And the first pitch misses for ball one. That one missed. Still only one out here in the inning. The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
That's to third. Boots it. Still fires to first. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves.
Orlando.
And Chris, here we have a deep and talented lineup against a pitcher who's not exactly among the league's best.
Well, this is when you can make your money as a hitter, and I'm expecting them to put up plenty of offense in this one. When you got to line up this stack, it's a tough job to keep them in check for any pitcher. We'll see what kind of fireworks they can provide here.
Now 1-1. 2 out, space is empty. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Duran settles underneath it. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now a 6-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here in Atlanta, second inning set to go. Now it's going to be Tristan Casas.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Sale, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Kenny Jansen doing home plate duties in this one.
Not a huge strike zone from Jansen, so he can't really be called a pitcher's umpire, but he does like the bottom part of the strike zone. We may see some pitchers steal a few strikes down there, especially the ones right below the knees. That's if their catcher can present it properly.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here's Story now. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1.
No strikes.
Up the middle. 2 up, 2 down.
He's out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
The designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida.
Still stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Way inside. Chases in the dirt, slider there. Murphy fires to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. And we're back. Bottom of the second. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Michael Harris the second. Fitz back to work. There's the strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
This one popped up. Devers makes the grab, 1 away.
Up next for the Braves, left fielder, Jerickson.
Here's Profar down.
Lots of players perform better at home, and this batter is no exception. Might be the crowd or the familiar surroundings, but he's typically better in this environment.
And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. 1 out, bases empty. Up and in, and the count even 1-1. Right side. Into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Pull that one right in the direction of the shifted defense, but no one could make a play on it. I mean, that's his approach, and it's probably not changing.
Riley batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Coming home. The relay, but it's offline. And they're pulling away up by 7 now.
He was all over that one. He put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Man at second with 1 away, and now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. That misses. Ball 1. One out and a runner at second. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Coming home. The throw in. He's safe, and it's an 8-run lead.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
So a man at first. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Ball 1, no strikes. On a line out towards center. And that's a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Now batting.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And that misses. And it's 1-0. And that one pulled foul. Olsen, the lead runner at second. Ozuna over at first with one away. On the ground, a short, could be two. One at second. On to first, double play. And that's the inning. They put 2 on the board on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Braves 8 and the Red Sox nothing. On to the third inning. Leading off, Wilyer Abreu.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
On the ground to short, Arcia. Throws across the diamond. 1 up, 1 down.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
Batting ninth, center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela.
2 outs, base is empty. Ceddanne Rafaela now at the plate.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish. Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer, when you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary, but this type of guy shuts the running game down.
And they'll do it again. That one just misses.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Jarren Duran on deck for Boston. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss. Sale picks up the strikeout. Red Sox go down quietly, and they're on the short end of an 8-0 score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third. So here's Murphy now.
Murphy.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
These Braves really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Kelnick now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder. I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game, and it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
And he deals.
High. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Left field, Durant on his way over. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Orlando.
2 down,
Arcia.
base is empty. Here's Orlando Arcia. Fly to left his first time. And he chases a high fastball there.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball.
1-2.
Ripped on the ground to second. In plenty of time to first. That's the inning. Down in order go the Braves as the lead holds at 8-0. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was, because I was the barber. Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45.
Whoa.
And I'd ask these guys, you're making millions of dollars. Why can't you go to a stylist and get your hair done? You're coming to the clubhouse pressuring me to cut your hair before a game.
Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Scale of 1 to 10. How good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7. But if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And foul ball.
I'll never forget the time that I cut Jose Canseco's hair. He had a pretty big melon, Boog. And
big dome?
It took a while.
Yeah.
There's a little pressure there, too, because he had a big date that night, and he wanted me to make sure that everything looked good. Wow. Yeah. He's a big guy, too. I didn't want him to hurt me.
Yeah, he's large. Devers now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back at Truist Park, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Michael Harris II. The wind of the pitch. That one ripped. Going back on this one. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Profar.
Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar. He's 2 for 2. Profar measures 6 feet even, 32 years old, and he's a native of Curacao. In there at the knees. 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Josh Winkowski getting ready to go. There's a swing and a drive. Duran flying after this one. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
1 out, runner at second. Austin Riley, the next to hit. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Man at second. Ripped, but it curls foul. That one down the line, and that's a fair ball. Coming home. He will score, and it's an RBI single, and they now lead by 9.
Comes through with the RBI. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Here is Matt Olson. Riley at first, one gone. Just missed.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Next offering is in for a strike. Foul ball there. Man at first, one away.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Ozuna lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. On the ground. Fair ball. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
So 2 on with 2 away. Ozzie Albies next up for the Braves. That one not close. Ball 1. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 12-0.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Richard Fitz will depart, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Josh Winkowski.
Number 25.
He's into the game with the bases empty.
Josh Winkowski.
Now in for the Braves, Sean Murphy. He's already homered here in this one. There's the strike. Four runs already in the frame. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Gonna count 1 and 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Albies with the key hit for Atlanta. We're headed to the 5th. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We go to the top of the 5th. Now batting Tristan Casas.
Tristan Casas.
Sale back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
You know, these Red Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
That misses the zone, and a count 1 and 2.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Sale delivers.
Ball.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Cut off, throw to second.
Hey.
Not in time. That's a leadoff double. Here's Trevor Story. 0 for 1 so far.
Trevor Story.
This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. In there, and it's 0-1.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
And ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now batting
Masataka Yoshida will hit
Masataka
next.
Yoshida.
He's 0 for 1. That clips the corner.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Misses. Yeah, the count 1 and 2.
1-2.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for the Red Sox, right fielder Wilyer Abreu.
And next for the Red Sox, Wilyer Abreu. Grounded out his first time. Right through there for a strike. That one misses, and now it's even 1-1. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Another inning in the books, but not before they put a hit on the board and erase the no-no. It's the Braves 12 and the Red Sox nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Jared Kelenic. First pitch, and he just misses.
You know, these Braves, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
And there's one down.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
So digging in, Orlando Arcia.
Ball.
The Braves up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. And that one is inside. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. That's out number 2. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Michael Harris the second. 1 for 3. And that one is lifted in the air. Rafaela. Long run into the gap. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And that's the inning. Top 6. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Connor Wong. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Swing and a drive deep right field. And that is a foul ball. And Sale deals. Right through there, got him. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And, you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Rafaela in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Hit weakly on the ground. Over to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Now batting, left fielder, Jarren Duran.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. And now, Jarren Duran. He is struck out, and he is walked. Fastball for a strike. Pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-2.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and it falls. And now a two-out opportunity for Alex Bregman.
Now batting.
Dominant performance for him today,
Alex
Boog.
Bregman.
Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now it's the second baseman, Alex Bregman. Next offering is in for a strike.
No balls. 2 strikes.
And that
No, that's a
just
ball.
misses.
Too low.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Braves 12 and the Red Sox nothing. Back here in Atlanta, Profar climbs in on that left side. Fouled off to the right. And that's in for a strike. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Greg Weisser, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Bernardino, the lefty, warming up as well. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And he grounds one to the right side. Casas takes it himself. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting, third baseman, Austin Riley.
Here is Austin Riley. 3 for 3s, doubled twice and singled. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. And that's in for a strike.
0-2.
That one way outside. Now 1-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Now
2
batting,
outs, base is
first
empty.
baseman,
Matt Olson next up for the Braves.
Olson.
He has, as they like to say,
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
that's right. Fouled off left side. Two down, nobody on.
Ball 1.
Right through there for a strike. And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing here this half. 7th inning coming up. It's the Braves 12 and the Red Sox nothing. And we're back.
Leading
Top
off
of
for the
inning
Red
number
Sox,
7.
third
Raffy coming to the plate
baseman,
now.
Rafael Devers.
And first offering is fouled off. Ball
No.
one there.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong and their timing's off.
Gets the call, and the count is 1-2.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound. Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider, tried to sit in between, just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Casas stands in now and watches strike one. The Red Sox with a lot of ground to make up here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss at a slider.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And it's into the gap.
This lefty matchup thing's not going so well.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor Story.
Man at first. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Fastball for a strike at 95.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Late with the swing there.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
And down on strikes he goes. 13 strikeouts now. He's putting together an impressive outing.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Masataka Yoshida digs in now. Tap foul at the plate. Casas leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Check swing called strike. And the count is 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he adds another strikeout to the pile. 14 now. And the Red Sox lead 1. Hasn't been their day. It's 12-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit.
Ozuna.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul.
One.
Just missed.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Next offering is fouled back. This to third, and that goes foul. Here's the pitch to Ozuna. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. A massive home run. And they boost their lead. It's 13-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. He's already homered in this game. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the 7th. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's one down.
Now batting, catcher, Sean Murphy.
Next to hit, Sean Murphy. Just missed.
Right.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Kelnick.
And it's fouled away. Two outs. Just missed. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Ground ball right side. Bregman handles. Throws to first in time. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Braves get one on the big fly. 8th inning coming up. Back after this on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Number 63.
Now pitching.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. And that clips the inside corner. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Dylan Lee getting loose out there. Next offering is down low. 1 ball, 1 strike. On the ground, right side. Throw on to Olsen. First out in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, catcher Connor Wong.
And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And strike 1 to the catcher.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering down low and in the dirt. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
That one close. Ruled a ball. And the count is filled up. The Braves up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. The throw is still in time. He keeps his composure, and they get the out.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Ceddanne Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. And a foul ball.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Just off the inside edge. And that one hit to first. Olsen takes it to the bag. Red Sox go 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Boston. Still looking up at a 13-0 score. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now Orlando Arcia.
Orlando Arcia.
Winkowski back to work. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-0.
Liner caught it second.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't
Center
produce a
fielder,
hit, but he made
Michael
solid
Harris
contact, and that's all you're
II.
looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. And there's a strike. And a base hit up the middle.
Everything came together for him. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Now a chance for Jurickson Profar.
No balls. 1 strike.
Harris leads off first with 1 away. On the ground to second, might be 2. Throws to first. Out. Profar is out.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Austin Riley at the plate. On the ground to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. 1 left for Atlanta, but they still hold a commanding 13-0 lead. Back here in Atlanta, and here is Jarren Duran.
Leading off for Boston, left fielder Jarren Duran.
And that one wrapped foul. That missed by a lot. And it's a ball and a strike. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Angel Perdomo, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Dodd also getting ready. And that's outside. In there at the knees. And out 2-2.
2 balls. 2 strikes.
Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting, second baseman Alex Bregman.
Now it's Alex Bregman. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. That one drilled left field. Out of here. A home run off the foul pole. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 13-2.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. Well, this thing was hooking down the line the entire way. We knew it was going to be close, and bang, right off the left field pole. That was a pretty swing, and he found a way to keep his hands inside just enough to keep it fair.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box.
1 ball, no strikes.
Right through there for a strike. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here at the top of the ninth. They say it went.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
There's the splitter in the dirt. Swing and a miss. In time. And a drop third strike leads to the first out.
Boog as a hitter, that's one of those pitches that makes you say, what was that? Dirty downward action at the very last second, and you just have no chance. Only way to combat that is to maybe see it up in the zone before committing. But again, it's definitely way easier up here than it is down there.
Casas in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Here's Trevor Story now. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That one catches the zone. That's strike 1. Just missed. Base knock center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Number 63 gives way, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching.
New pitcher for the Braves, Dylan Lee.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Next is the designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida. And that one in the air center field. Nabs it. Runner tagging from third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's 13-3.
No, that's the third run of the inning, and this team is doing a nice job of executing at the plate right now.
So the Red Sox down to their final out. And stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. First offering, and it just misses. Story, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a slider misses down and away. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Here's the catcher, Connor Wong. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. And that's a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond.
Ground ball to short, and this ought to do it. And that is the ball game.
Well, this team was ready from the first pitch of the ball game. Swinging the bats, scoring runs, just very aggressive. I feel like they set the tone, and that tone created a momentum that took them all the way to the finish line. Nice win today.
13-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.